What's going on, guys? Eric Black here. This is ROCKCAST. Parker Miner is right over here hanging out.
That's
and
right.
He's if you're, for those of you that are paying attention, actually for those of you that aren't paying attention, now would be a good time to pay attention because there's some news, ladies and gentlemen. If you look at Parker's screen, look very close because I'm about to drop some knowledge on you, kids. This is different. What he's got going on over here is different. It's not the same. It's different. Parker, what happened? What did you do?
Well, I like to call it boredom. We get a little random. But you know, I will be honest. I have made a little room to put myself in the corner. I was naughty and I had to sit myself in the corner.
Fair.
And that is why I am here. Instead of the wide backdrop, I'm now in the corner.
Right.
Because I was acting horrible.
Yep. Totally understand that. Yeah, that makes 100% sense.
Yeah.
But I'm going to say this. I like it, man. I dig it.
Appreciate that.
We are always on air because that light only goes out if Parker allows it to go out.
Well, it's technically,
here we go.
You can do all this, but when you tap it from the top, not the bottom, watch, doesn't work.
Doesn't work.
But watch this. It always does it from the top. But if you if you hit the A, somehow that always works. I don't know why that does that, but it's always the A.
This seems like a good time to drop the YouTube situation. If you're not understanding what's going on, well, first of all, you're listening to this show, so that makes 100% sense.
You're welcome.
Second of all, this is not just an audio situation. There's a whole video scenario going on too. ROCKCASTshow.com. You can go figure out what's going on over there. And if you can't, you're probably still good for the show.
Yes, you are.
We need all the clicks we can get. So anyway, here's the thing. We've got a guest, surprise. We got a guest on the show this week. And now here's the thing, Parker. This person, I'm not going to say royalty. I'm not going to say royalty. No, I'm going to say royalty. I would say that this person is some sort of rock royalty.
I don't even know why he's on our show. He's way above this. He's way above this.
Yeah, he said yes. And that's his fault. We're just gonna. It's his fault.
He did agree. He agreed to come on the show. So that's all.
He said that's fine. We sent links to what we do, and he said, "Oh, I'm going to do this. It's fine." So from here on out, this is on him. So just so everybody knows, guys, we got Nick Wheeler. I know, and he's a good guy because he's from the band All American Rejects, and I know that makes him a good guy.
That's right.
Nick, glad to have you on the show. How are you, my friend?
Hey, I'm good.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Beard buddies. You and me, not Parker.
Yeah.
Well,
how long have you been working on yours? Have you trimmed it at all since last March?
Oh, yes. Yes, I have to, because every 5 minutes it seems to grow 5 feet. And I'm not opposed to wizardry, but I am opposed. Now, listen, I am opposed to ZZ Top constantly calling me and saying, "Look, dude, we've got the beard. We've got to trim it up.
Yeah."
Trim it up. So I said, you know what? That's fair. I will keep it. I'll clean it up.
ZZ Top sent a cease and desist.
They did. Beard wise, yeah. Oddly enough, it was actually sent by someone with a beard. So I thought that was good on them.
Yeah.
Touche, my friends. So yeah, bearded brothers in some fashion, I suppose.
Speaking of, the last time I saw Nick, he did not have a beard. I mean, this must have been 10 or so years ago, Nick. But it was probably a whole totally different look. You have the Nashville look, and I dig it. I dig it.
I moved to Nashville 6 years ago, and I grew my hair out. I grew a beard, and I didn't look back.
I dig it, man. Who's that? Yeah. Who's that behind you?
That's Dexter.
Dexter.
What's up, buddy?
Dexter.
He's like, I don't care about anything that's happening over there. I'm just going to hang out here. He doesn't look.
Dexter would have been there 10 years ago.
Yeah.
Wow.
His hair's the same though.
It is. Yep.
Yeah.
Same
Parker,
color and everything.
I need to point out something, Parker. Here's the thing. Look at Nick's screen, right? If you look over to his right, our left,
yes,
or somebody's left, do you see, I don't know, 300 guitars, or is it just me? I may have had a little too too
No,
much. Is that accurate?
No, this glass, it's doubling your vision. So
Yeah, that's what it is.
I would say it's probably 3 and you're seeing 6. It looks like 300. I will agree, but
it does. It does. We're going to have to ask Nick if he can explain why he has 300 guitars. I'm not opposed to it because I like looking at them, but
yeah.
Are you a collector? What are you doing?
No, I got I got needs. They're all different needs, man. I got my they kind of go in order of importance, I guess.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I got the ones I use the most. That's like the first 4, and then I rarely touch the rest. But if I need them,
knew it.
There's a baritone back there. There's a non-reverse Firebird with P90.
Oh, I want that so bad.
There's a 12-string Rick. There's a Firebird with a Maestro in case I need that.
Do you play that one often?
I can think of one time.
Yeah, he said no.
Right.
He said no, it looks pretty.
I got dibs on that one.
That's right.
Okay.
Add us into your will. We're coming in regardless.
Yes.
So let me say this. I kind of understand what you're saying because I have about 6 different guitars. Now the 2 that I play, well, I had 8, but now I had to sell a couple because I needed whiskey for one.
He's drunk. It's not 8, it's 4. It's double, remember?
No one knows what's going on anymore. So I'm assuming why you need to have all those guitars is tones, there's styles, there's different ways of playing, there's different songs require different scenarios in the guitar.
Sure, let's go with that.
All right. Sounds good. Yeah. It's not a collection thing at all.
Really isn't, actually. I'm not really a collector. I did just buy my first set of toys. Not like my first toys. I had I had fucking the Ghostbuster house when I was a kid or whatever.
Oh, yes.
Nice.
But I did just buy my first collectible toys.
What were they?
I forget the company. They make all kinds of characters and stuff, but they're releasing Frasier characters.
Oh no, that is so cool.
Yeah. So I had to.
Dude.
Yeah.
All right. That's fair. Yeah. That's actually okay. We're good.
That's the only thing I'm collecting. The rest is because I need it. I swear.
Other than royalty checks.
Yeah.
Mailbox money.
Yeah. Right, man. So. Back to the Future collector. I'm not gonna lie, I don't have a lot of stuff, but I do have maybe one shelf I could fill. But I will say this year has been awesome because you go into a Target, you go into a Walmart, it doesn't matter. And I hate going to Walmart, first off, but the smell's horrible. But if you go into a Target, it's a lot classier, and you can go in there and you can get the freaking hoverboard pillow and the action figures, man. It's so cool.
Right now?
Yes.
Right now. Well, I mean, if they're open.
Wait, which one? Walmart or Target?
Target's the way to go. 35th anniversary, Back to the Future.
It's only $30 more than Walmart, but it's worth the effort.
Whoa.
It's like shopping at Publix. You shop at Publix and spend the money there. So you have a cleaner, more enjoyable experience. Right. Is why you pay the extra money.
when you poop. So there's that.
I saw that they just opened a Publix in East Nashville with the first Starbucks in East Nashville, man.
Whoa.
What's happening?
Now, that tornado insurance money kicked in is what happened.
I guess it did.
Rent's going up.
Oh, yeah.
Starbucks in East Nashville. Okay.
Right.
Okay.
Oh, man. That's insane.
I mean, it is. I guess it is 2021. So
can I say this? The last time I can honestly remember this. Sure. The last time I believe, I've never seen the All American Rejects play, except for one time. And you're gonna remember this. You're gonna remember it because it was here. Now, if you can specifically remember where, I'll be surprised. But it was probably about 10 years ago, and it was in a mall parking lot.
Oh.
It was a mall parking lot? Okay, so here's the thing. So I've been to Nashville a dozen times since I moved, before I moved here. And it was always to play a show. And I mean,
and I forget, he plays actually millions of shows. So why would he remember that? But
well, no, it was for Journeys, right?
Yes, it was. It was Journeys. Do you remember the Journeys backyard barbecues they used to do?
Wow.
I remember the one we played. I grew up in Oklahoma, so we didn't get cool shows.
Oh,
but,
man.
Well, hugs all around.
Well, you know what? You were part of the cool show, and that's even better. So you were at the backyard barbecue, the Journey's backyard barbecue, which was a rare thing. It was like a mini Warped Tour almost, because they started doing these things.
I remember that. I thought it was the fairgrounds. Where was it?
The Warped Tour was at the fairgrounds, but the Journey's backyard
I've
barbecue
never done Nashville Warped Tour.
It was Opry Mills parking lot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
Man.
And I remember I was like, man.
Only I would have known. I would have gone to Chewy's.
Right? It was there then.
That is a tasty joint. I will tell you that.
That green chili, whatever.
Dude, no one knows what that is, and we don't care. It's
worth the upcharge.
Yeah, that's right. I'll just put it on my tab. Whatever you need to do.
Even the free chips that come with it, like that ranch sauce when they bring it out.
Oh yeah,
dude.
All of the
jalapeno dip.
You just go there hammered and just get the chips and then leave. You know, leave a $20 tip and roll, and that's all you need.
Bring a tool belt because you're going to get hammered.
Bring a tool belt.
Dude,
what's funny is that, like, I've played in Nashville a dozen times before I moved here, and I never knew the geography of this place until I moved.
Yeah, that's.
So, I mean, because you come here on tour, like, this was before Uber and Lyft and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So you're like whatever's walking distance. Yeah, and I remember we did get to play the Ryman in like 2003 or something.
Ooh.
But it was on a Sunday. And so everything downtown was just
closed.
Yeah.
Yeah. So didn't do anything that day.
Oh man.
Came through and we played Exit In a couple times, which was great. But I mean, other than going across the street for sushi, I didn't know where the hell I was.
It was good sushi though, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was.
It's really good. It's a hole in the wall. The Samurai's got some fucking good raw fish, man.
That's right. And they actually have samurai people that come out and will cut you in half if you don't eat their food.
That's true.
You have to eat their food.
True story.
He's totally wrong. That's the gold rush. That's when you go across the street and they chase you out because you forgot to pay for your cocaine. Okay.
I remember I went to the gold rush after the Exit In show.
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's probably best actually. After,
and then we did marathon, but I mean, you can't walk to anything.
Nope.
When you're playing marathons,
nope.
I remember I had to walk like 3 miles to find coffee. But
we were thinking about coming up. We were thinking about coming up with a service for people that go and do shows in the middle of nowhere. And just be a shuttle service for rock stars. We'll call it Rockstar Shuttle Service or something stupid like that. It'll be great. It'll be fine.
Perfect.
I like that. And it hits all the hot spots. It goes to the hipster coffee shop. It goes, it does all the things.
Yep.
It goes to like the thing, the touristy thing that you're supposed to do.
Yep.
Like I'm in fucking Ohio. I go to fucking the Ohio Museum.
Yeah, that's because that's what I would do when I would go to the Ohio Museum. That sounds amazing. Yeah.
It's incredible. Let me tell you. And
isn't that where Bogarts is? Isn't that a music venue in Ohio?
You know what? The last live show I played was at Bogarts in February of 2020.
Wow, dude.
Yeah.
Wow. I drove up there to see an Our Lady Peace show.
Shut the fuck up. What tour?
It was oh man, it must have been 2001. So it was probably like hang on.
That would have been the Gravity tour.
Gravity.
The Bob Rock.
Dude, I freaking love Our Lady Peace, and they're so underrated, man.
Dude, okay. So we got to open for Our Lady Peace a while back, and then I got to go see them. What's the amphitheater north of town? The Soul Black or
Ascend?
Not Ascend. It's the one
Fontenelle.
Oh, now that's right. Yeah.
Saw Our Lady Peace, Collective Soul.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Tonic.
Yeah, dude,
a sick show.
Yeah, wow, I remember that. I remember that being promoted. And you know what's funny is when I'd gone to Bogarts, I told him, I was like, man, Nashville's a huge scene for shows, and I know that it's Nashville. People think cowboy hats, but really, I mean, there's a lot of rock here. There's more rock than probably country.
Now, yeah, totally.
And so.
Go ahead. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, go.
Well, but here's my question, Nick. And because of the caliber of an artist that you are, have you noticed being in Nashville? Do they give you the airtime needed to actually legitimately do a show here? Because I'm going to tell you that I don't believe that they do, and I think that's why a lot of rock bands don't play here. Am I wrong?
Right.
I mean, I will say, like, when I was touring 300 days out of the year, we only did Nashville every 3 tours or something. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't a common stop.
Yeah.
Right.
But now, especially like since I moved here, and especially the last couple of years, there's some fucking killer shows coming here, man. Like, what my favorite thing to do is in 2018, I decided to start listening to new music again because, you know, sometime in your 30s, you're like, okay, I'm at a crossroads.
Yeah,
right.
Am I going to just listen to Alice in Chains for the rest of my life?
Yeah.
Or am I going to stay plugged in?
Yep.
I just, you know, I'm doing more like work with other artists than I am with my own band right now. So I'm like, I probably better like get hip to what's going on. I started listening to new music, and whenever I would discover a new band, I'd be like, all right, cool, let's check out their tour. And now everybody comes to Nashville. Like, I've seen so many shows at either Basement East, which thank God it's coming back.
Dude, yes.
Mercy Lounge, even the High Watt, like everybody comes and plays Nashville now.
Cannery Row.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's really cool too, because I've noticed that trend in the last probably couple of years. It started to really what we'll call blossom. Yes, we're on a rock show talking about blossoms. I don't care. It's kind of nice to see a lot of these venues that maybe only played country. That's all they did. And now they're like, well, maybe, you should go ahead and do that. Now they're booking bands. Now they're doing a lot more of those bands. Yeah. So, man, I'm excited for whenever normal happens again, which if Parker and I have anything to do with it, it's going to be sooner than later. I'm just saying.
You guys, they're just waiting for you guys to sign off.
We're just,
you know what?
What's the holdup, guys?
I'm out.
There. We're done. Anyway, so it's good. I actually here's the thing. You guys are from Stillwater, Oklahoma, which is a little ways from where we're at right now. But
10 hours by car.
Okay. Yeah. Well, that's not bad. That's I'm from Iowa. It's about 10 and a half, 12 hours. So
where about?
Close to Des Moines. Actually, I grew up in Des Moines, born and raised in Des Moines, and then I moved to wherever I could find a place that would allow me to be.
Which was here.
which looking back was very minimal. I think people knew who I was.
They're like,
no. They're like, no, we're not. That's not happening. We're not doing that. No. It's like my mom called ahead and she was like, don't.
Cancel culture started a long time ago with Eric.
Long ago. We're not having him on the show. You said yes. So this is your fault.
This is all on me. I heard you.
So 22 years ago. Yeah, about 22 years ago, All American Rejects.
1999.
In 99, All American Rejects is coming on
in the 1900s.
In the that's weird. That is weird right there. The
weird.
1900s.
Weird.
Oh, I don't know if I like that or not. Let's not.
It's like Little House on the Prairie language.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Gosh, in the 1900s.
Like turn of the century shit.
Oh man, they're gonna make a documentary soon. It's weird. Okay. Anyway, you said yes. This is your fault. When you guys started the band, did you? I mean, I don't know every band when they start. You know, we're in music, we do all that stuff too. When we are in a band, we're like, okay, we're gonna do this and this and this, and then we'll just blow up and all that stuff. Did you actually think that this would happen in this fashion?
I want to say no. But I will say yes, pure fucking luck. We got plucked from obscurity from fucking Stillwater, Oklahoma. Absolutely.
Right.
But I will say from as long as I can remember, like this is all I've wanted to do. So I don't know if like manifesting shit is true, but like this is all I've ever wanted to do. When I went to concerts, I was like, that's where I want to be. That's what I want to do.
Yeah.
Trying to say this in the least douchey way possible, but I've just been thinking a lot about it lately. It's all I've known how to do. Like I literally am fucking garbage at everything else. So
that's us too.
Yeah.
I don't think you have to be, you say that, you say I don't want to be douchey about it, but I don't think that's even a question, because you work hard to do this. It's a business. any band that is worth anything, you should consider it a business, because that's how you're going to move forward.
Yeah.
Which I think that you did. You practiced, you did as much as you possibly could, you learned as much as you possibly could, you toured, you did all this other stuff. So, and somebody noticed you. So yeah, maybe it's random, but I think, dude, that is it's a dream come true. And I think that it would be kind of, I mean, I don't really care about labels, and it sucks to say that because I deal with labels all the time. So sorry, guys. But I don't really care about labels. Like my music doesn't. I don't care.
You don't need to anymore.
Nope.
You don't. You really don't.
If you can fund it, then you make a lot more money without it.
Yeah. Do you think it's the same for? I don't really actually know how involved labels were with like the music video side of it. But is that kind of the same thing?
Quite a bit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, meaning that they kind of told you this is how you do it, or meaning that
not necessarily. It's just that I mean the music is what we did.
Yeah.
They weren't really involved in that. You know what I mean? Like we always had an A&R guy that trusted us, and we did our thing. And whenever somebody, it was funny because coming up at such a young age, you know, I was 19 and our singer was 17 when we got signed. Like he had to like graduate high school early so we could make our first record.
Oh man. That's
so coming up at that young of age, everybody is kind of like a parental figure. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like has this authority over you. That never came into play when it came to the music. Whenever there was like a creative idea that was a musical idea, so I was like, "Fuck you, Dad." You know what I mean? Like, like that was our realm. But yes, when it came to the more, I mean, for me, like when it comes to like T-shirts and videos and shit, like I have the weirdest taste, like so left of center, and my shit is not gonna work. Right. So that's when you kind of lean on those people who, you know, that's their job, is to promote the music in a visual way. And yeah, over time, like we had more, you know, confidence and creative license with that kind of stuff. But yeah, definitely in the beginning, it's just like you kind of just have to trust those people, and you're like, oh, you think this is the guy that should direct this video? Okay, cool. Let's go down this road and see how that goes.
Yeah.
We pick Eric Black to do it. And of course, nowadays you don't even need recording studios. You just go down to Nashville to Wheelhouse, and you will be taken care of.
Come over,
right?
In a month or so.
Okay.
Oh well, we got to wait, which is fine.
I still got to get my second vaccination.
That's right. Number two.
Yeah.
All good.
Yeah.
Well, you know, now that we're on that topic, I mean, it looks like I was on your Instagram there for a minute, because that's what I do.
What a creep.
I do too.
I was. Sorry for those messages. Those were actually me.
Yes.
Habit. I can't break it.
I knew it.
Now you built this studio from, it looks like, the ground up. Is that right?
Yeah. So, you know, back in the 1900s,
yes,
started recording all the bands I was in my bedroom. And literally, as we speak, I'm still recording in a bedroom. But, you know, I'm in a place in my life where I got to build my own studio. And so that's in progress right now. You can watch all the nerdiness on my studio Instagram.
Yep.
Wheelhouse Studio Nashville.
Yep.
And yeah, I mean, when I moved to Nashville to start working with writing and producing other artists, and it wasn't really until this last year of being totally fucking grounded that I got to just dig into that.
Yeah.
And it kind of coincided with, I went back to school online. I started building this new studio. It's just like this total, like, deep dive into the one part of my career that I've learned is the only part that I really fucking care about.
Nice.
That's good.
Nice.
That's good, man.
Well, that's a good place to be, though, because a lot of people are still, you know, trying to figure that out. That's why we're doing ROCKCAST. Maybe this is it. Maybe we can do something here. I don't know.
Hey, I'm not saying that I'm going to be successful at it. It's just, I just love it, so I'm going to do it.
You've already built the studio. It's up and coming right now. You're already successful. There you go. See.
By the way, you have a couple more payments on that loan, and you're good. I'll tell you when we're done.
That's right. That's right.
The loan comes later.
Yeah.
We haven't even gotten there yet. I don't own the land yet.
Right. Well, anything in Nashville is probably expensive, so that's probably good.
Now.
Yeah.
6 years ago, not so much, but
right.
Literally every second it goes up 10%.
You ever had Jimmy John's? This is good stuff, man.
Sponsor us.
No, it was around the time I moved out of my hometown. They finally got a Jimmy John's.
Oh, wow, of course.
Actually, you know what? Okay, hang on.
Here we go.
2005, we are rehearsing for Warped Tour in Nashville.
Oh.
I didn't live here yet. I didn't know anything about this place. I got stuck. I stayed late because I always do like the like the tracks and all the MD crap. Yep. Like that's my job. So I had to stay late at rehearsal, and I had to drive the box truck back to the hotel.
Nice.
I want to say it was around the time Bonnaroo was happening.
Yep.
And so we were staying at a hotel like on the outskirts of town that was like all Bonnaroo people.
Oh yeah. Oh man.
And I remember having to drive that box truck around this highway system with all the fucking forks.
Oh man.
And in 2005, like everything was under construction.
And traffic was horrible.
Yep.
Yeah. It was the fucking scariest part of my whole year. But I remember we were rehearsing a sound check. What was my point? Jimmy John's. We got Jimmy John's every goddamn day. And that was when, do you remember they put fucking alfalfa sprouts on every fucking sandwich?
Yep. Yes.
Do they still do that?
No, I don't.
You have to. We got it changed into law where that was not allowed. So you have to ask for it, and they have to go.
Yeah, alfalfa sprouts have to be invited to the party.
There is a refrigerated safe in the back where they have to go and get a manager to open it up, bring it out, and sprinkle it on your sandwich, and be like, "Yo,
dude, that shit crashed my fucking party every time I ordered a fucking sandwich."
Yep, every time, man. And you know what? Under Tennessee state law,
that's right.
Wheeler 2, that's where it's at. Right. So you cannot do it. They need it after you.
You can't do it. And even if you ask for it, it has to be a manager and a first key. That's what has to happen. They have to both be there and insert into the safe.
It's like a safe deposit box.
Yeah, it is. It is. It's like something like that where you have to, it's a high security situation.
Do you have your other key? We need 2 keys.
We need 2 keys. Did you forgot your key? Go back home.
No sprouts. Sorry.
Go back home right now. Just go. Code 7. Code 7. We've got a code 7 right now. Code 7.
Oh man, have you ever heard of that band, All American Rejects? Man, let me tell you, I've followed them for such a time. Nick, have you heard of them?
Docker.
They're on my radar slightly.
Yeah, no.
Radar?
Dude, they're
Docker, we need a radar.
They're fantastic.
What a chalice you have, Eric. I love that.
Well, I mean, it's not horrible.
This
is a real skull.
It's from Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. It's one of these skulls from the movie.
Is it? Oh, shit.
It's the skull. It's the skull from the I took it from
it's the guy's hat. I recognize the hat now.
That's
a little hat scenario.
Yeah.
And this is actually a real person. These are not dentures, actually. These are his real teeth.
That's right.
That's so cool.
He decided to join us today, so I'm just drinking out of it.
But the red on the hat's missing. You know, he had that red and he had that paint, and he could reach in your chest and pull out your heart.
On his skin, and that decomposed. So it's just his skull.
This is all that's left. This is it.
That's true.
I don't know, man. This is all that's left. It's delicious. It's just
what's in that?
It's the blood from when he took the guy's heart out.
It's the blood of my enemies. There it is.
That's right.
There. There it is. It's inside here.
What are you saying? You don't like Indiana Jones? He's your enemy?
No.
Harrison Ford is an American legend, Eric.
I heard they're making another one.
I did hear that.
Isn't he like 80?
They killed him off Star Wars, and now they're making another Indiana Jones.
As long as he pulls it off, man. As long as they don't ruin it.
He's going to have to. I'm writing letters.
He's got a
right
lot to
now.
make up for after that fucking alien one.
That was weird.
Oh my gosh. We can't. That's a whole other show.
I'm glad you saw that.
I totally buy into aliens, and that's I didn't expect it.
No.
Right.
I want history. I want fucking religious fucking weird shit. You know what I mean? Like,
I saw the crystal skull and I was like, good Lord,
Yep.
what happened?
Here we go.
and you know what? We had a day off in Sandusky, Ohio.
Ooh, Cedar
Ow.
Point, baby.
Cedar motherfucking Point. Also Callahan Auto Parts.
Yeah, that's right.
Wow. This is a weird show. A very weird show. I love it.
Yes, it is.
Oh, the references are fucking.
They're great.
They're dynamite.
On. Okay.
But so we had a day off in Sandusky. The weather was kind of shit.
Yep.
So rather than go to Cedar Point, I went to Chili's, and then I went to see Crystal Skull in the theater because it was, what was that, like 2008?
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
And god damn it, I wish I went to Cedar Point.
Yeah.
Chili's, Chili's, I'm okay with.
Chili's
They've got
is
a good
good.
happy hour.
Yeah.
They've got a decent happy hour. I'll give
It
them
was
that.
great. El Presidente Margarita.
Triple dipper.
Triple Dipper.
Anybody?
By the way, kids. By the way, do not dance under that name. It does not work like you think it will. At all. So don't.
It is not pretty.
Just don't. It's not a great scenario.
I'm surprised you didn't eat here.
Jimmy John's?
Yeah, you didn't eat
I
at
was
Jimmy
still-
John's in Sandusky?
It was only 3 years post the alfalfa sprout extravaganza. I was not over
Yeah.
it.
Woo.
Yeah, that takes a while to get over.
Settled.
Yeah.
Man. Well, I'm glad
Who's
you.
that?
It's Gibson.
What's up, buddy?
Where did you come from? All right. That was
Okay.
really random.
Hi. What's up, Gibson?
You scared the crap out of me.
Well, clean up in aisle 4. Clean up in
on
aisle 4.
We're doing a show. Tell him, hey.
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 He'll remember that. Be like, wait, that's the guy that does that song? Yeah, dude, come on. I told you about that. Jeez, come on. What are you new?
What do you
Oh.
mean? That's good. I'm going to use that.
It's real life. Here we go. It's real life. This is
Right.
what
This
we
is
do.
COVID. This is COVID.
Do you know that kid?
No. That's what scared me the most. I was like, who is this?
I think it's Union.
The only
I think
reason I knew is his name. He had a name tag on it. Must have been
Did.
from school.
Yeah. I'm not sure.
Go back to school.
All I know is studio security is not doing their job.
It's not good. I don't know how these people get in here.
I don't either.
You know what, Eric? The whole reason I didn't.
He was there to empty the trash and dust off the desk, but you're still at fucking work at
we
8
threatened his
goddamn
life.
at night.
It must have been that. Yeah, I moved in this corner to actually have like secure walls around me to where nothing can happen, and somehow these people just show up. I don't know.
Imagine.
Oh my gosh, it happened again.
Maybe, can you make him disappear by just pointing?
All right,
No?
go finish taking the trash out.
He's probably got that trash bag gas.
You know what? He does have trash bag gas. I smell it. When he walked off, the wind just went.
Yeah, you're downwind.
Man,
Yeah,
what is
you're
that?
downwind. That's never good. Never good being downwind.
Mm.
Anyway, where are we? What are we talking about?
I don't even know, but this is fun.
I guess. You know what? 2001. Let's go all the way back. Do you remember 2000?
I don't remember.
Barely.
I was enrolled in college that year.
Wow. Did they know that?
Really?
They let you in? They said, no, it's fine.
Did you
I'm
actually
asking
show up?
because I don't ever get let into anything. Barely even the studio here. They're like, no, we're
They
not.
didn't ask me to come back the next year.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
that sounds right.
That sounds that's closer to the truth.
Well, I say
I
that.
did the college thing in 2001. It was right before the band took off.
Yep.
And the first semester, I did all the basic crap, English, history, whatever. Algebra review.
Oh man,
What is
I didn't
that?
remember any of that
dude,
shit.
that was the worst subject ever. It's not even a subject. I don't even care what
No.
anybody says.
No, delete.
I'm actually really good at math because, music and fractions and crap.
Right.
But algebra.
Not that.
That's
No.
why I quit. I quit school
Letters-
because of that subject.
Letters are not numbers.
No.
Well, and I don't. Why are you using hieroglyphics? I don't understand what the hieroglyphics are. That's just weird. I don't get it.
So the next semester, I enrolled in only music classes, which apparently you're not allowed to do. Somehow I got away with it.
Rebel.
I think you were supposed to, you had to be some kind of music major and you had to be in like the marching band and stuff. But dude, we're talking Oklahoma. I learned my lesson like in 8th grade when I was playing bass drum in a polyester suit in August in Oklahoma.
Oh,
like,
man.
That didn't last. So
No.
Wow.
they weren't about to dupe me into doing that in college.
No.
Not that I could have. Like at that point, you actually have to be really good at what you do. Same
here.
So somehow I still enrolled in just like all these like music theory classes and shit. And something about school, man.
Yeah.
Like just I ended up learning a lot, but not from class. Like I bought all the textbooks, I kept them. I probably still have them. Like I read them. I just didn't go and take tests and shit.
Man, that's the worst. Tests are the worst.
They are.
It's just that like it's that anti like authority, anti whatever. It's just like
rock and roll.
I love this, but I don't want to be schooled about it. You know what I mean? It was that whole thing.
Yep.
You get that? I get that.
That was 2001.
Well, and also, there's I think didn't you guys do Doghouse Records in 2001? Wasn't that 2001?
We did, yeah. So like I said, our singer had to finish up high school by December that year. So we spent the majority of 2001 writing that first record. We had a handful of songs on like a demo that I burned copies of on my high school Dell.
Oh yeah.
On my Walmart desk that I put together myself.
Yes.
Yep.
And sent those out. And it was old school. Like I was fucking flipping CDs over and like writing those addresses to record labels on these padded envelopes and just mailing CDs.
Crazy.
And just because I was a fan of the Get Up Kids, Doghouse Records actually listened to it.
Holy crap.
Wow.
Yeah, and they flew to Tulsa to watch us play to literally nobody.
Right.
Fucking took us to Spaghetti Warehouse. And
whoa.
Said, hey, yeah. Wined and dined us, let me tell you. I got the extra side of meatballs, I'm sure. Right. And they were like, yeah, so we want to sign you guys. We're like, oh, okay, but we just got 5 songs to our name, literally. Like, all right, cool. We'll write the rest of the record. So at that point, I had dropped out of college.
Yep.
I had discovered that environment was not my thing. Yeah. So I had already quit that. And I was like, well, this better fucking work out. Talking about manifesting shit.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Well, now this has to work. And so Tyson, our singer, was like, all right, I mean, I guess I'll try to graduate early and we'll go do this thing. So we write literally the second half of the record over the period of the course of the next 6 months. And actually the craziest thing, and what didn't resonate with me at the time because I was a fucking shithead 19-year-old, as much as it resonates with me now.
Well, that hasn't changed much, but
for the most part, yes. But this was fall semester of 2001 is when my singer's finishing up high school. I'm still living at my parents' house with my Dell computer, recording our fucking demos. We're 2 or 3 songs further into writing the record, and then fucking 9/11 happened.
Oh yeah, I forget about that time period. Yeah.
So I mean, he was still going to school, so I just had gone down the rabbit hole of Dak Shepard's conspiracy theory offshoot podcast. I don't know if you guys have heard this, but I just listened to the 9/11 episode, and I was thinking about this a lot this past week. Just like where was I in my life and what was going on. And I remember, like I said, I was living at my parents' house, not in school. I was teaching guitar lessons in the afternoon and then coming home around the time that school let out. And that's when Tyson would come over and we would write and record stuff.
Nice.
And I remember I was sleeping till fucking noon, of course.
Yep.
And he called me and was like relaying everything that was going on. And, I'm half asleep and he's telling me everything. And I'm like, this is fucking, like, what are you talking about? Like, nothing you're saying is making sense right now.
Right.
And then I get up and I'm 19. I'm not watching the news. I go to work at the guitar store where I'm teaching lessons and nobody shows up for their lessons. And I'm like, what, like today's fucking, like, what is happening?
Yeah. What's going on? Yeah.
And it was so fucking weird, man. And, it's taken, as Ryan says on The Office, like, I don't think I really ever processed 9/11.
Yeah.
So like, I was just thinking about this a lot this past week. And so yeah, that was a weird time. And what made it like extra just trippy was that we were going to record our album in New York City.
Wow.
And
Man.
Tim O'Hare produced that first record, and he lived in Williamsburg before Williamsburg was Williamsburg.
Right.
Yeah.
It was kind of like East Nashville 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Yes.
So, we go to New York. I remember the voicemail. He was like, hey, he's like, put on your suits, come to New York. Let's make this record. We were wondering if it was even going to happen. He was like, yeah, let's fucking do this.
Wow.
We go to New York. It was so surreal. Like, it was just an insane time in history.
Yeah.
And to be there around that time.
Yeah.
I wish I could do it again so that I could just take it in and appreciate it in a more adult, mentally stable kind of way.
Right.
But
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah. Wow, I got really fucking heavy. I'm so sorry.
No, that's
fine.
Man, that's
the end of the show. We're gonna be done now because no, I'm just kidding. No, man, this is again, dude. This is what we're trying to do, man. We're just trying to have a conversation. Wherever that leads is where it leads, man. Then this is, I don't know. I think this is I'm having fun. I hope
yeah,
you guys
man. We're not going to be those typical assholes that sit here and like, all right, question number 2. When did Swing come out?
Yeah.
Come on.
No one
shortly thereafter.
We know when Swing came out. We know when.
No, it was just a crazy time. In my experience, I feel was my experience. So just kind of thinking out loud right now.
That's interesting, though. That's interesting hearing that side of that stuff. I mean, I remember where I was on 9/11. I was actually in high school as a freshman. And I remember I never showed up to class on time, rebel status. And then I would actually like show up late from eating at Sonic probably. And then I would roll in there 8:45. And I remember the TV was on. I was like, are y'all watching a movie? I seriously thought it was a movie.
No, totally.
And I just saw the Twin Towers. I was like, holy crap, this is real.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was like,
trippy time, man. It's like I said, so I've gone down the rabbit hole of this conspiracy theory podcast. Then the next week they did JFK and they're talking about all these people in the 60s having their experience at school, watching it on TV and everything.
Yep.
And it's just crazy to think about, like, the stuff that was like that for us.
Yeah.
Like seeing that on TV,
absolutely.
Seeing 9/11 and the aftermath and the during on TV, seeing fucking the OJ verdict. They actually pulled us out of class to watch the OJ verdict in 8th grade.
Yes.
Which, at the time I didn't really process what it even was, but I was fucking 12 or whatever. And now I'm like, holy shit, I got to go to the library and watch that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Right. They only knew how valuable the Bronco was at that point.
That's right.
Oh, my God.
Which they're bringing back, I saw.
It is back. I've seen
and
one.
The commercial is a fucking white Bronco. It's fucking bold,
right?
Dude.
The only thing is they should have made it bigger. It's kind of like a smaller SUV, but it did show it climbing rocks. So we're good. We're good.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Rock. Remember when every car commercial had that fucking Bob Seger song in it?
Oh,
definitely Chevrolet.
Yeah. Chevy?
Must have been. Yeah.
Chevy?
That was the era where I was watching WCW wrestling, like almost at least weekly, if not twice a week.
Here's the thing, Parker, this is like the third show.
Are you part of it? Are you part of it? It's for life.
Well, it's one of those things where, like, I feel like I love baseball.
Yeah.
But I only know about baseball from like 87 to 93. Dude,
Yeah.
I love professional wrestling, but I only know about professional wrestling from like 1987 to 1993.
Yes. But 97 was a good year for professional wrestling too.
I was out by then.
Oh man.
I know. Well, see, I had the WCW action figures, the ones that didn't move, that were all, there was the WWF ones.
Yeah, those
that
were
had
good.
like fucking,
you could like push a button and they would do this.
They had joints and shit.
Dude.
And yeah, my Hulk Hogan did this.
Yeah, dude, I still got that. I got a Hulk Hogan. There's somewhere in here. There's a Hulk Hogan night light, and you would never find this stuff nowadays. I actually met Hogan, and it was the coolest. That was the coolest person I ever met. That was about the time
because I don't think I never thought he was real.
He's not.
Well, it's like a comic book character.
But he was.
I thought it was a little much when he body slammed you. I thought that was kind of that didn't need to happen.
Did he really?
You know what? Here's what happened. It was TNA days. So TNA is no longer a thing. I never watched it anyways. So yeah, WCW went downhill. WWF bought it out. Blah blah blah. And then
see, when Sting started doing the Crow makeup, I was already out.
Okay, see, that's when I came in. So Sting, so Sting would come down from the rafters, and actually he's still up there. I think Eric. He's over there above you. I think
he's up here. Yeah, he's giving me the eyeball. I'm about ready.
He's got the crow up there. Every once in a while, you'll see a little shit turd come down on his head. But Hulk Hogan, man, I met him backstage at the Municipal Auditorium in Nashville, and I wasn't even supposed to be in there, I don't think. But that's just how cool venue, that's just how me and Eric roll. We would just roll to venues and be like, we'll just walk in. And so walk in, and Ric Flair's walking back and forth with like a shot glass of like whiskey, getting warmed up. And I look to my left, and I'm like, that's freaking Hogan right there. I was like, I'm at least, I'm just gonna walk by. I'm not gonna bother him. He's about to walk out. It's a pay-per-view. So yeah. I swear, I walk over to him, and he's like, and the lady was like, hey, you're with the radio station, right? And I was like, yeah. She was like, well, thank you guys. You're the only ones that really promoted this in town. I was like, really? And I was like, can I meet Hogan? She was like, yeah, I'll introduce you. And so she got introduced to Hogan, and he gave me his bandana and signed it. Like I have a Hulkster sign. I'm not even kidding. And then not only that, I was able to do a couple of photo ops with him. So I am officially a part of the NWO.
That's right.
Officially from the Hulkster.
Yeah.
Yep.
It happened.
Congratulations.
I know. New World Order, baby.
Yeah. We're kind of a big deal. So
I'm the fourth member. Nobody knew it.
Nobody.
I would have taken that signed bandana home and put it on my Hulk wrestling buddy. Remember those?
I'll tell you what. I'll trade you that bandana for that Firebird. That's a fair trade.
Ask me when I was 10.
Okay, that's fair enough.
Totally.
Fair enough. No, it was worth a try. It was worth a try. Eric was like, is he going to do it? Is he going to do it?
Is he going to do it?
We're going to need, Parker, you want to get on Amazon and get that flux capacitor? We're going to need that one.
Flux capacitor is going to take us back to 10-year-old Nick, and we're going to get that band out and be like, hey, you ready?
I saw a wrestling thing at the Municipal Auditorium. The two things I've seen there were fantastic. What was it was a wrestling league that I wasn't familiar with, but I went with a friend of mine who was really into it.
ECW?
Midget.
Was it midget wrestling?
Midget wrestling.
Can you say that?
No, you can.
It's 2021. I don't think they call it that anymore, right?
What do they call it?
I don't know.
Small people wrestling.
Small person? I
feel like that got canceled a long time ago.
Small person.
MCW. Midget Championship Wrestling.
It was great though. Like it was all the theatrics, the fucking pyro. Like,
oh yeah.
I remember going to whenever WWF and WCW would actually do the tours.
Man,
they would like basically go on the road to practice. Yeah. Like they weren't filming the fucking show at the Civic Center in Tulsa.
Right.
Like they were literally like practicing.
Yeah.
Man.
And there was one fucking Home Depot work light in the middle of the ring, and that was it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yes.
I remember I got to touch Coco Beware's sweaty ass shoulder. You know what I mean? Like shit like that.
No way.
I went as a kid. And so recently when I went to this thing at the Municipal Auditorium, the production value was incredible. Nothing like I'd ever seen like in real life. And I don't even know what this league was, but it was like League of Championship.
Yeah,
wrestling.
I think I remember that. I think you're right.
But then, shortly thereafter, I went and saw the triple headliner tour of Bush, STP, and the Cult.
Oh my gosh, at Municipal,
dude.
Yeah.
Wow.
Fuck, that was good.
The last show me and Eric saw there was Papa Roach. Oh, Jacoby Shaddix.
PR.
Dude, Shaddix is crazy.
I'm a sucker for that, man.
Yeah.
I can hang with that.
Well, where'd you go, buddy?
Hey, speaking of Shaddix, there he is.
There he goes. I don't know what's happening right now. We've lost Parker. We've lost visual. I don't know what to do anymore. Where's my producer?
Did your on-air sign go out?
I need an adult.
I need an adult.
Right now.
Two of us. What do we talk about?
I don't know what I'm doing. Well, Parker will figure it out. He'll come back on and everything will be fine. All right. So we talked about 2001.
We did.
Let's jump up to 2002-ish. Well, 2000, actually more like 2003, I guess. There he is.
Buddy? Sorry, it was Sting. Sting came down from the rafters and it took everything out, man. I'm sorry.
This guy.
It was Sting and Gibson. They're in cahoots.
That's right.
I don't even where's no, it wasn't that.
We need pen a letter. Pen a letter. We're gonna send him a letter, not an email, an actual letter, and we'll take care of all this stuff. Nick, we're so sorry. We're so sorry that Sting is interrupting.
You keep that crow up there, all right?
This is ridiculous. Come on, Sting.
This is crazy.
Get it together. You need to control him, Parker. Control Sting. Anyway, I think we're okay. His handler is here. We're fine.
I'm scared.
All right. 2003, Nick. Here's the thing. You guys went on your first headlining tour. This is your first headlining tour.
It was research. What is your source?
Listen, if I reveal my source will no longer be my source.
Is it Wikipedia?
I actually am in your house right now. That is my source. So there's that. And
look behind you. Look behind you.
Cat's out of the bag.
Dexter.
Oh, his ear twitched.
Oh, yeah.
Hi, buddy.
There he is.
He is.
Hey. He's so fucking weirded out. I'm usually not up here this late. So he's like, dude, when the fuck are we going to eat and fucking watch TV, man?
I'm starving. Dude, The Office comes on in like 10 minutes. Come on. Reruns, of course.
You got to wrap this up.
Of course.
No, so your first headlining tour was too bad for hell.
That was the first one.
2003.
Yeah.
Now this question is twofold. I don't know what I'm doing here. If this is, hopefully you.
I hope part of it is what I'm thinking. Go for it.
Anyway, one is how cool was that, and then two, your it's not going to be cool, but your DVD from that tour, I think this is pretty cool. It went gold.
What?
It did. It went gold.
I'm hearing this for the first time. That's insanity.
It went gold.
It's gold.
And it's on the internet. So Nick, it's got to be
wait,
true.
You know what? I have a plaque for that, I think.
Sweet.
I can't deal with this guy anymore.
Yeah.
No, that's how long ago it was, and that's how fucking insane those times were.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I know. In 2003
not only would you sell records, you would sell DVDs.
Yeah, man.
I think that is the weird, not selling the DVDs, but like you can go platinum or gold or whatever with an actual DVD. That blows my mind. I don't understand that. I don't understand
DVD.
So what did fucking like American Pie or Anchorman sell? Like, did those go? How many times platinum? Is fucking national treasure?
Does it matter for just regular industry stuff, or is this specific to music? That's the question.
That's a good question.
Who knows?
You tell Kid Rock down the street that he's got some competition. You're catching up.
That's right.
He's always talking shit about going platinum. Come on, man. Come on,
platinum.
You come on the show, old Bob, and tell us you're platinum. We'll believe it then.
Get all up in here.
Don't get me started on that.
He's busy. We just
his name is Bob. His name would be Bob.
It would be Bob. You know what? You know who else his name is Bob? Robert, California, the man, the myth, the legend. Come on.
He's the fucking Lizard King.
He is the Lizard King, man. Dude, that is the most. Dude, he plays. This is such a random show today. Look,
Yes,
this is like. I can't even tell you. Robert California made The Office. I know it's Steve Carell. And Dwight Schrute. You name it, dude. But it's freaking Robert California, dude.
Yep.
Damn.
If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't watch past season 7.
Right. That's
fair.
What about the episode, real quick? The episode with the party at his house.
Oh God. This
ain't a party.
Wow.
Oh my God, so good.
What size TV do you have down there at the studio? Do we have a big enough TV? I'm gonna go to Best Buy tomorrow. And me and Eric, we're gonna buy the biggest TV we can get. And we're gonna run through all 9 seasons.
12-inch.
We're gonna plug the iPod in and watch some Korean erotica.
Yeah.
What was
it wasn't Ryan. Ryan was with him. It was the weird guy. Hey, Cave. That guy. Oh yeah, it's on my iPod, man.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Well, I had no idea where this show was going to go tonight, and I'm
loving it, man. I'm having
glad.
a fucking ball.
I'm glad, man. This is good. Now here's another thing that you may or may not be aware of. I'm sure you have some sort of plaque or award scenario somewhere.
Oh, when you say it like that, I don't want to admit it.
All of them are right there hanging on the ground.
Yeah, right behind him. Oh, I don't know. No, but you actually, the band has actually gotten some pretty good nominations and awards. I'm gonna actually go through. This is gonna take me a minute to get through.
This is definitely Wikipedia because there's some fucking false info on there, man.
No, Wikipedia is totally true. It's 100% true all the time. It's on the internet. So
one time on Wikipedia, it said that I was the love child of Richie Sambora.
Oh, that's true. Come on.
That might be true.
I'm feeling like we're.
But hang on, before you go on, the Too Bad for Hell tour that you were talking about, I only bring this up because I feel like based on our callbacks and references thus far, you'll appreciate this.
Okay, fair enough. Here we go.
And this is maybe some like trivia that nobody knows. Because the first show on that tour was in Canada.
Ooh.
It was us.
Nickelback.
It was us. Motion City Soundtrack.
Ooh, nice.
Flashlight Brown was a band on that tour, I think. Wakefield was on that tour, I think. Anyway,
Al Yankovic, I think he was on that.
Yankovic. So we thought this was going to be amazing. Okay, so do you remember at the end of Bill and Ted's Bogus Journey?
I think I know where this is going.
When they play the Kiss version of God Gave Rock and Roll to You.
Yes.
We thought it would be incredible to close out our first headlining tour with that version of that song.
What?
Yes. Is that filmed somewhere?
You gotta have.
God, it was 2003. YouTube wasn't a thing until I think like 2005.
Damn it!
I don't think it exists.
There's gotta be somebody.
I'll tell you this: it went over so well that we never did it again. Surprise!
Yeah, amazing. We just did one. That's how amazing.
That's all. Hey, if it was that good, that's all you needed. Any other one would have ruined it.
That's right. See?
I sang the Paul Stanley part.
Oh man.
I remember the one person in the audience that was older than we were in the very back just doing this the whole fucking time. I was like, okay, don't take your eyes off that person, because it's one of those things. It's like when you're fucking jumping off a high dive.
Yeah.
There's a point where it's like point of no return. You know what I mean? It's like, we're doing this. Yep. Well, we got to that point, and I was like, just focus on something that'll get you through this.
Oh, gosh.
It was that one fucking lovely Canadian in the back at the Orpheum Theater in Toronto, I think.
Just a decent-sized theater, isn't it?
Yeah.
A lot of people saw that goddamn song.
Yeah.
Thank God it was before the internet.
Right?
If you're going to do it, do it big. Do it big.
Yeah. You got to do it. Well, you know what? The one-offs are really good. They're really, really, you know what they are.
But it must have like scarred me somehow, because when you say "Too Bad for Hell" Tour, I'm like, oh my God.
Wow.
I'm like,
Not that.
God give rock and roll to you too.
Well,
Is he about to bring it up?
So sorry I brought that up. That's
no, honestly, it's fucking hilarious. I love it.
Wow. Okay. Well, listen, I gotta share these awards because it's gonna take probably till the rest of the show in order for me to get through this freaking list. So, okay, so you guys have APRA awards, which is an Australia. You were nominated for.
Isn't that like the senior citizen thing?
It is.
Well, it's AARP, but it's for Australia. So you got that award, which is fantastic. Good job, guys.
I love Australia. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Me too. I do too. I'm not against them at all.
Yeah.
Obviously, you got an ASCAP Pop Music Award, which I don't know if you're aware of that, but that's
no, those are really cool. Actually, those are the one award that I actually like have on display because it's for songwriting. It's given
nice
by peers and people that we've worked with.
That's
Literally,
good.
ASCAP is the first organization that we ever worked with.
Nice.
Record labels, management, even our lawyer. Like, ASCAP has been the people we've been with for the longest.
Oh, that's good. They're your neighbors.
I'm really proud of those.
Yeah. And then we've got, and by the way, we're huge fans of ASCAP. I've spent some time songwriting over there, their facility in Nashville. Amazing.
Yeah.
Facility.
Yeah. Beautiful.
So big fans of what they're doing all across the board. This one I thought was kind of, I don't understand it. I know who it's by, but I don't understand it. I don't even use Fangoria Chainsaw Awards, which was by.
I remember those. Yeah.
Fuse TV.
Was it like horror movies or some shit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm confused.
What was it for? Does it elaborate?
It does somewhere, but I don't have that. You were nominated for an award.
The best masturbation scene.
That's what it is.
That was
in a horror movie. Yep, that's it.
Congratulations.
Yep.
That was either me or Chris, our drummer. I forget which one of us.
I don't know, but I thought that
kind of blurred.
It was Tyson.
All the masturbation scenes just kind of blur together.
It's always the drummer.
It's always the drummer.
Always the drummer or the bass player, but the bass player is our singer, so it doesn't apply.
That's true.
Yes, I forgot about that. That's kind of, well, here's the thing. We've got more awards and they don't have anything to do. Well, I can't say that. I don't know what they have anything to do with. Maybe they do have. I don't know. I wasn't there. I don't know what they're for. Now MTC music.
It's pronounced MTV.
No, it is not. We're not there yet. You need to calm down. We're getting to that one. MTC Video Music Awards.
I don't know what that is.
I don't know what that is either, but apparently you had won some sort of award there.
We've all the fake awards, we have them all.
You have them all. They're all there.
They're there.
Let's see. The ROCKCAST Award presented by Eric and Parker. You have that one.
That one's hanging on his wall back there.
It's on the wall. We gave him that one and told him that we can't do the interview without that on the wall. His PR said that's not going to happen.
It was a prerequisite that I mount it. For this air.
Yeah. Your PR was like, that's never going to happen, and we're like, well, we're going to have to sneak into his house.
Yeah,
so
we did. We just drove down the street. It's not a big deal. You can take it down now.
You know what's weird is that the spare bedroom door was open today, and it's never open.
Oh,
so I've had this feeling all day, like somebody's been in my house.
Eric, I told you, dude. You got to double check those notches, man.
Sorry, I hit a poop.
Well, the weather's changing, and that's when all the doors decide not to shut all the way. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. We're from the south. We know the weather. Look, the weather's supposed to be bad tomorrow.
All the ceiling fans start drooping.
They do.
They're like, what happened to my fans? They're like this.
It's weird. Now they're hitting the other side of the ceiling. I don't
all look like fucking aloe plants.
Yeah.
Looks like that alien from Signs. Like its arms are like.
Totally.
Oh my gosh. I don't know what's happening.
I don't
know either. Hey, you're making up awards or some shit. I don't know.
That's what we do. Much Music. Do you remember the Much Music Award? You were nominated for it. It's Canada. Yeah, that's right. That's right. our friends over there in the north. That I think
that was great. That was like
that's a good award.
You do the Much Music stuff versus MTV. I think they have MTV up there too, but
they do, but it's not as cool. Which is not as cool here either. But this I think I don't know when that was though. That's the only thing I forgot to put the. It was a while ago. It was
in the aughts. Is that what we call them?
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. And then, of course, the always coveted Teen Choice Award. You were nominated for that award, by the way. Nice job. Yeah, that was last week.
Wait, which one is that? Is that the surfboard?
I believe that's Nickelodeon.
That is.
I didn't get a surfboard, so we must have lost.
You were nominated. Yeah, you were nominated. I can send you a surfboard, and I'll just write in there that the award is to you.
Right.
You know, the one I always wanted was the orange blimp.
Right.
Nickelodeon.
That's the one.
That's fine. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. And
I don't give a shit. In everything you're saying, I don't care. I just want the fucking orange blimp, dude.
I just want that one.
I want to make that happen. I'm going to call all my people at Nickelodeon and make that happen. I know they got one sitting around there somewhere.
You are in the NWO. I feel like if anybody can make it happen.
Ooh,
that's right.
Well, that's fair. If you get the surfboard, though, here's the thing. We got to send over some slime. It's tradition. It's just a traditional thing.
Well, see, that's where I got confused. The surfboard is different. That's on like TBS or some shit.
Totally
the
different.
slime is with the blimp.
Yeah.
It's all encompassing.
We're gonna make all of that happen. That's what we're gonna make a phone call. One phone call from the janitor over there, and we'll have it covered for you.
When he walks, the slime's coming in about 20 minutes when he walks through that door that was open earlier.
Sting is helping us out. It could be slime. We're not really sure.
Yeah, it's not.
Here's another good one too. Do you have the UK Music Video Awards? You were nominated for an award there as well. Did you know that?
Oh, that's cool. I don't know if I knew that.
Over there in Uck.
Over there in Uck.
In Uck.
Yeah.
Those UK Wildcats are good, man. You know, those European Wildcats.
It's the European Wildcats. Yeah, that's right.
Man.
That's right. The UW, if you will.
That's wrong in like so many ways. That's great. Because the UK is not part of Europe. It's not even. There's so many layers to that joke.
Yeah, you're right.
Fucking comedic genius. God
you know what? We knew you were the guy to have on this show. We had a feeling that you were going to get on to what we were talking about, and I'll be darned. I'll be doggoned if you didn't. Now here's the thing. The best award that I think that you guys have received is the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame award.
That's a thing.
You got it back in 2008. Tell us a little bit about what that award meant to you guys, man.
From my understanding, the Oklahoma Music Hall of Fame in Muskogee has since closed down.
Because of that award, they can't give out any more awards because they gave you the last one.
No. They gave it to Hanson.
Oh, of course they did.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, that makes
they gave it to, I think, Kings of Leon, of course.
Right.
They gave it to Gary fucking Busey for some reason.
Whoa.
I know.
You can't just gloss over that. That doesn't make any sense. Gary Busey?
I think so. It was either that or so you go to the museum and there's a wall with a bunch of names listed, and they might have just thanked him for some reason. It might have just been a thank you.
Thanks, Gary.
But thanks, Gary. Oh man!
Thanks a lot, Gary.
Appreciate it.
It's it's cool. I remember doing that. We went to Muskogee and played a show there, and it was really cool. I mean, I haven't been back home in a very long time.
Neither. I've been there.
Yeah. It's not one of those things where I'm itching to go back home. Grew up in a small town. I mean, just imagine. So, but it is cool when you just get acknowledged by where you come from.
Yeah, that is cool.
It was really neat. I can't believe it was fucking 13 years ago though.
Holy crap.
It's been a minute. Now let me ask you this as a follow-up question. So, where I'm from in Iowa, that's where Slipknot's from, and this is.
Wait, there's a lot of people in. Are you in Slipknot?
I am.
I feel like everybody in Iowa is probably in Slipknot.
Hey, you can't admit that though. They're not supposed to admit they're without the mask.
They just rotate. The population of Iowa is just rotating in and out of Slipknot.
This is my mask. So, I mean, obviously you played in Iowa, so that's you feel my pain.
I played in Clinton, Iowa.
Why would you do that to yourself? Come on, man. There is a support group for you out there somewhere. Get into that group. Get yourself figured out. You got to get back to normal, buddy.
Hang on. Is Iowa where the Field of Dreams is?
It is, and there's no dreams there. I've been there. I have too. Field, and we
played the Iowa State Fair in Clinton, Iowa. It wasn't the State Fair. It was Iowa State Fair, Clinton.
Oh, it was the alternative State Fair.
Yeah.
It's like when you go to it's like going to the University of Phoenix online.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I think we got one of those here somewhere.
Yeah. So we played the Iowa State Fair at Clinton. But I learned that it was only an hour away from the Field of Dreams, so I motherfucking went, man. I ran those bases.
I mean, you have to go at least see it. I lived there, and I was like, all right.
I got the coffee mug. I got the fucking hoodie. I've been there. Yeah.
I went into the field, and there it was weird. I saw children in there. I don't know.
Dude, I high-fived Ray Liotta.
Okay. Well. We're never going back there. That's how that's going to work. We're done. We're done with that. That's
Lord.
Anyway.
Wait, that was Ray Liotta in that movie, right?
Was it not?
Okay. That was the correct. Okay. Just making sure my reference,
I'm sure we've got people out there that'll send us an email and say, hey, you were wrong. First time in my life, I was wrong.
God bless the internet for that,
right? They'll tell us in the comments all the right answers, I'm sure.
Thank you, Blabbermouth, for being who you are. Livewire, we support you as well. I said that, not he. So don't worry about that.
That's right.
Okay, so here's another thing that I thought was kind of interesting about Nick Wheeler of the band All American Rejects. Sorry, All hyphen American Rejects.
All of the American Rejects.
Every single one of them.
All of them.
All of them, every single. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah. You, sir, have played almost every single instrument, it seems, that someone in a band of your caliber could play.
I'd say that's right. Look in the background.
It seems that you, I would love to see you play, first of all, 5 guitars at one time. I think that would be awesome. I can send you a video right now of a dude playing 3 guitars at one time.
He's good. He'll do 36. I don't even
have the capacity to play one decently at a time.
It has to be divisible by 6. Yes.
Right.
By 6, and then you got to subtract the 4.
Carry the 1.
You got to carry it somewhere, and I'm
already lost.
Is it heavy? Do I have to stretch before I do? Do I have to take yoga? I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And that's why I didn't pass math. But you played almost every single instrument at some point in the band, right?
I guess.
Almost.
I've always been a guitar player. That was my thing, since I was 7. But yeah, everybody plays guitar. You know what I mean? So if I wanted to be in a band in junior high, I had to learn something else.
Plus the chicks.
That's true. And the chicks.
So yeah, I played drums for a minute. I played on the first record because it was just the two of us, me and Tyson. I didn't play them great or anything. A lot of them were programmed, but there were live drums on there too.
Yeah.
I remember Tim O'Hare, the producer, didn't like the way that I hit a snare drum, so he had to deal with that. I'm not a drummer. I play drums like a guitar player would play drums.
Yeah.
Yep.
You know how when
it's like when you play rock band.
Totally.
Is that where you were going?
Yes.
No, it's just like when you're in a band.
Yeah.
And you play guitar or anything but the drums, really. Nobody can really tell you what they're hearing or what they think you should do. But everybody can tell the drummer what they think he should be doing. Everybody's like, no, go do, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah,
dude, that's so true though. That is exactly true. Yes.
And so yeah,
dude, you should have totally done the China there, man. Come on.
That was what that was.
Oh,
it was
okay.
The backwards one.
That's right.
I did have a China when I played drums in junior high.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I roll.
But yeah, so yeah, I played drums like a guitar player would play drums. But you know, and I, you know, thanks to things like MIDI and my trusty, you know, Corey Triton sequencer back in the day, I could fake my way through playing any key, whatever.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, faked my way through a lot of things.
What's all the what's the rest of the guys doing? What's Tyson doing nowadays?
He's in New Zealand, actually.
Really?
Yeah, it's crazy. He's in New Zealand. He's doing the acting thing, and he's having a totally different experience of COVID than
we are.
Everybody else I know. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
yes.
He planned that. He planned all that.
I know, right? It's crazy though, because if you think about it, like this is, you know, yeah, we talked about a couple other like major events, you know, in our lifetime, but this is the other one. This is the next one.
Yep.
That we're all going to look back on in 20 years and be talking about.
Yep.
And we're going to have two, like, when we talked about 2001 and what we were doing during 9/11 and all that, he and I have very similar stories. Yes, he was in school and I fucking slept till noon that day, but we were in the same city.
Yeah.
And we had very similar experiences.
Right.
This fucking night and day, man.
Yep.
Like,
yep.
It's going to be fucking weird looking back on this time.
He's going to be like, I was in New Zealand, you were in Nashville.
Yeah.
And you were talking to those weird guys.
Remember that? Like,
I don't even know who approved
what were you
that.
thinking, man?
They approved that.
Why did you agree to that crap?
Blacklist them immediately. This is horrible.
Oh man.
All right, Nick, you were so you said that you toured Nashville, you know, several times, right? And then you decided to move here. In between that time, you know, you moved here, you got kind of settled in the first 6 months, a year, whatever you want to call it. What were some of the things that you were actually surprised about, you know, being in Nashville? I mean, I know you toured here, but touring, for those of you that don't understand touring doesn't mean that you get to explore every city or country that you're in. Touring means that you are at this venue tonight, and then you're at this venue the next night. There's very little time to do anything outside of that. You don't get to do a whole lot of cool stuff. Sometimes you do. Most of the time you don't. You go from
the last few years, thanks to Uber and Lyft, I've actually gotten to experience a little more.
Thanks.
I think 2017 was the last time we actually did a proper tour.
Right.
But at least, you know, whenever I'm traveling to do a show, if there's something I need or want to go do, I can do it easily because of fucking Uber or Lyft or whatever. But yeah, I mean, we're talking 2003 to 2012. Like those were like the bulk. That was the bulk of my touring career. And in that time, yeah, we came to Nashville half a dozen times. And like I said, I would only see whatever was in walking distance of the venue.
Yeah. Barbecue.
And not just here, anywhere. And yeah, I mean, yeah, and the barbecue that I was subject to was like Jack's on Broadway.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yep.
It wasn't really until I moved here that I got to experience Nashville anywhere but exit in Marathon or fucking Broadway. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
Which for me as a resident now, the only time, well, I never go to Broadway, but the only time I would ever go to the area where exit in or Marathon is if I'm seeing a show.
Yeah.
Actually experiencing this city and everything it has to offer as a resident is so much different than as somebody who's just passing through.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you can say that a lot about, you know, every city, but at the same time, I know there are a lot of people that, you know, that are here quite often. We hear a lot of bands that start out here, much like you guys. You know, you start out from here. You maybe have a storage unit, or this is where you practice before you go on tour, whatever it is.
Right. Yeah.
They all start out here. But the ones that actually live here, which by the way is growing quite a bit. There are a lot of
absolutely. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
I haven't had to work on a country project in years. It's great.
Well, and that's funny because when I first moved here in 2008, my band recorded like an EP type scenario, and we hired a drummer, and he was a well-known drummer. He was very good at what he did. Still, I think he actually still does it, but he was so grateful. We just sent him. We were hoping that we'd worked with him in a different capacity beforehand, and we were just like, man, that'd be really cool if he did this, just because of his talent. He's really good. So we sent him an email or something like that, and he replied, and he's like, man, yeah, this sounds so good. Only because, not because we were good, but because it was rock. He was doing so much country. He's a rock guy. So he was doing so much country, and nothing wrong with that. But he's from rock. So when he started, when we came to him and we were like, hey, here's our song, he's like, yes, I want to do it right now. We're like, okay, that's okay. That's fine.
Oh, that's incredible.
And he killed it. He was, he did very well. But it was interesting to me. And nowadays, the whole point of that was nowadays, that's not a thing. It's like, yeah, I play in country, I play in rock, I do some R&B, I do all of this stuff, and that in itself excites me because I was very hesitant to come to Nashville, being in the rock scene, because I was like, well, the only thing I know from being in Iowa is country music capital of the world, and again, nothing wrong with country music. It's just not my flow. But
not my flow either, man.
The first band, and I said this in another show. So for those of you following along, the first band I saw when I came here was a reggae band, and it wasn't by choice. Just that's the venue I showed up at. That was the band that was playing. So that was actually a good thing. That was my first musical experience.
That's awesome.
Live.
What venue was that?
Man, it doesn't exist anymore. It was a small venue. It was over in. Where was that?
Was it the Rutledge?
No, that's the thing. It was like some hole in the wall venue that converted from another thing. It doesn't exist anymore that I know of. But it was a decent size. They just started out, and again, this was like 2008ish, something like that. I'll have to look that up.
Was it Muse?
No.
There was a venue called Muse.
That was a good venue. Yeah. That was a really good
Center
venue.
Stage.
Oddly enough, no. Oddly enough, it was by a bridge, though. Anyway, it was kind of cool that the first music I hear in Nashville was not country; it was reggae, and I was like, okay,
that's refreshing.
We'll give it a shot. Totally. And then we started seeing that they have a really good rock, metal, and just in general hard rock scene. I mean, there's even a small hardcore scene here, which is
So really,
very small, but there is still it exists. So
that's awesome.
Very excited to see. And for those of you watching, Nashville is not just country music. Actually, it's less country music these days and more just music. You can just say music in general.
Yeah.
But you know what I liken it to? I imagine it's like people who live in Vegas don't experience Vegas like the rest of the world experiences Vegas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And I feel like that's kind of, in a different way, of course, but I think Nashville's kind of like that where, I'm sure when you guys have friends and family visit, everywhere they want to go, you don't want to go.
Right.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
But at the same time, if they've never been here, I feel obligated to take them to those spots once.
That's all they get.
Tell them
though.
that, I'm like, that's one.
I met my one-time limit the first year I lived here.
Yep, that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
I don't even remember the last time I've been on Broadway. I can't even tell you the last time I was on Broadway.
No.
Again, not that there's anything wrong with Broadway. If you've never been here or if you've been here rarely, Broadway's a good place to go.
Good place.
Last time I was there, I was probably going to a show at the Bridgestone or something.
Yeah.
Maybe a Preds game. Those are fun.
Well, hey man, you want to go eat at Rippy's? Oh, okay, we'll go on the rooftop, eat Rippy's, and then go over to the Preds game.
That's right. I keep forgetting that Bridgestone is down there because I don't even associate Bridgestone with Broadway at all.
Yeah,
it is.
It's right there on the edge. It's on the outskirts.
It's literally right there. But that's the extent that I go. I don't go anywhere else.
He's still sitting there.
It's still hanging out.
There was a lot of good shows happening last year that I was really bummed to
miss out.
Didn't happen. Yeah,
for sure. Well, hopefully they'll get those all rescheduled for 2035, I think.
2036.
20.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, what's funny is that most of the ones I'm thinking of were like anniversary shows. So like those anniversaries are long gone now.
Yeah.
You know, it was like the Jagged Little Pill 25th anniversary.
Oh man.
And it was going to be her, Garbage, and Liz Phair.
Oh, we missed Atlantis.
No, they still have to do it. There is no way that they're not going to do that. You have to, when it's possible, you still have to do it, even if it's not actually on the anniversary. I mean, that's
true.
You can't shortchange me. I will come after you with everything I have, which isn't much. I can barely get 24 feet before I start up and up.
Last year was the 15th anniversary of one of our records, and we were supposed to do a lot of things.
Yeah, I saw that.
Like Riot Fest and stuff like that. And it all got rescheduled. And, God willing, fingers crossed, that's, it's going to happen on the rescheduled dates. But, I mean, those anniversaries, like those
are big.
Yeah.
They are, but still.
It's not the same anymore. Like, it's been a year.
Yeah.
I know, but at the same time, and you have to do something with that, because
but you know what, he's right, you do got to still, because you know what, you could still do 15 years from that year and then just go
start it.
Well, what we did with the first record, we missed the 15 year, and so we did a Sweet 16.
Okay,
so maybe that's
what you do.
Maybe.
And for a promotion, you give away a
whole car to the ROCKCAST guys. Yeah. I like that.
It's not the 2000s anymore. We don't have that kind of cash floating around.
Man,
we'll take a golf cart then.
We'll get a sponsor.
We're not getting gold record DVDs, man.
We'll get a sponsor. How about that?
Them gold years are gone. They're out of here. Well, all right, that's fair.
Eric, don't you have a Bentley dealership down the street from you? We'll get them as a sponsor. We'll give that car away.
And I've been like 5 times. I'm like, stop touching
I'll
the
trade
car.
you my Honda for that.
That's right. Parker, did you figure out a game? Because here's the thing.
Absolutely. Come on.
I was so enamored in the studying of All American Rejects.
You did your homework, man. You know more about me than I know about me.
Listen, that's my job, because I've been stalking you for like 10 years now, and finally I get to do an interview with you. So that's awesome. All of my stalking.
Okay, it just got weird.
Man, it really did.
It just got weird. Well, you just better buckle up, buddy, because it's not going to get any better than what it is right now. So your PR said, no, this is a good idea, and then you said, okay, this is a good idea. So I'm just saying, this is your fault.
I don't have PR. I have a friend who poses as a manager. Just kidding.
It's your friend's fault.
Scott is my manager.
I like Scott. I can already tell Scott's cool.
No, he's bad.
Cool.
I've actually never met him. I was supposed to meet him for the first time last March.
Well, he's cool. I'm just going to say that right now.
Scott is. He's having a drink with us in spirit.
That's right.
I had the foresight to cancel my LA trip that third week in March.
Mm-hmm.
For us, man, we appreciate that.
Last March.
2020 version.
Damn it.
And because I had foresight, Airbnb refused to refund me. Even though my trip fell within those dates, they were giving out refunds. Because I canceled it and they didn't cancel it, they still owe me $1,500.
Oh, sons of bitches. We're going to go over there. You know, you said LA. We're going to go find them. We're going to go get that damn money.
Know people.
You know what?
We know people.
We know people.
I mean, they don't have anything to do with helping us, but I'm just saying, we know there's people that we know.
I know of some people.
I know of people
that also exist.
I just need $250.
Yeah, they work at Kroger, but then they probably won't help you out. But I'm just saying, we know some people, so there's that. I don't know.
Oh man, you want to play a game? You got a minute for a game? Just one game.
Let's play a game.
Just real quick. Right. I know you're hungry. Are you hungry? I know you got to be starving.
I got a Whole Foods rotisserie chicken ready to.
Holy crap! It's not burning, is it?
No. It's not. That shit's going in the microwave.
All right, we're good. Look, Eric is usually the king of this game, but I am taking over tonight, and this is great. Right. This feels good. We're gonna play. What is that game called that you like to play, Eric?
Here's the thing. We play a game on the show, and we like to call it Would You Rather. Simply, and the only reason why we like to call it that is because that's what it's called. But so Parker's gonna say 3 to 5 questions, or maybe 10.
Let's just say 3.
We've got a whole other 2 hours on the show.
He said maybe 10, and he's like, let's say 3.
let's just do whatever we need to do. This is the first hour of the show, and now we're going to get on to the second hour. So
this is the part where you say, "I'm going to let you go."
Yeah,
like you're doing me a favor.
Yeah.
When in fact, you just want to get the fuck out of here.
Let's go for now, but get a hold of us later when you want to. Not
that was a good game, guys. I really appreciate that.
You should probably go ahead and take over because this is going.
Shit! Sting's coming down from the Raptors. Watch out!
Here he comes. Hey,
fuck!
There we go. Oh,
all right. Let's
down from the Raptors.
Let's do this. Would you rather? Here we go. All right. Question 1. It's a really easy game.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather have finger-sized nipples or nipple-sized fingers?
Wow! I immediately regret.
That is the creepiest fucking thing I've ever thought about.
He handed over the game, and it's
immediately regret it.
Okay, question.
Immediately.
You know what I mean?
I don't think I'd be able to work with nipple-sized fingers, but
you couldn't adapt.
But perhaps. Question: are the finger-sized nipples? Are they always protruding like this, or can they be folded down?
Oh, they can be. They can do whatever you want.
I mean, whatever you can do with your finger.
They can be like tassels. Yeah, there you go.
But the tassel part is all your hair. It's your hairy finger. That's just what it is. So it's just floating around in the breeze. You can like put a mohawk on it, all that good stuff.
I mean, I stopped going shirtless like 15 years ago. So too bad for Hell Tour was the last time I went shirtless. So I'm gonna go with finger-sized nipples, man.
Oh man, that's pretty bold.
You're gonna have to, all I'm saying is you're gonna have to get custom pasties. That's just the bottom line here. So good luck. Maybe there'll be a sponsor.
Can you like cram them up and just like wad them up to be like little knuckles maybe?
Sure.
Let's
just say anything goes. Anything goes.
Absolutely. Yes.
It's kind of like when you're a kid and you're playing with your wiener and you're like, you push the little head in there. Never mind. So look, next question. So
yes, move on quickly. I will elaborate.
In other news.
Oh man. Wow. Here's a good one.
I'll take that and run with it. So next question.
Here we go.
Here's radio ever.
Would you rather wear someone else's dirty underwear or use their dirty toothbrush?
Okay, hang on. You're reading. Where are you reading?
Because we're in the South doesn't mean we can't read.
Have you been like...
I'm looking at this. I'm reading this glass.
Have you been like taking notes and like concocting these questions?
Like, no. This was totally not planned. We're going. We're random.
Nick, what are you reading these questions off of?
I'm looking. See, I'm looking at you on the laptop. The camera's right here. So these are coming out of my mind.
It's called professionalism, Nick. It's called professionalism.
My camera's right here.
Right.
Okay. I feel.
Oh, here we go. This is it. Blabbermouth, you paying attention?
I feel like toothpaste is cleansing.
That's a good point.
So if I'm allowed to use toothpaste,
okay.
Once I put it on, did you say a friend or a stranger?
Oh, a friend.
You just said another person.
Yeah. Anybody.
Anybody.
And no rules.
It could be me.
Yeah, we're just talking about dirty
COVID
underwear.
Times or non-COVID times?
Oh, let's go COVID times. Nobody's taking showers
right now.
Ooh.
Well, see, in normal times, I would take. What's that?
It'd be not right now. When COVID was huge, when nobody could do anything.
No toilet paper, nothing.
Dude, I bought a Tushy when COVID started.
Did not see that coming. I love
you know what I'm talking about?
I do.
I've always been terrified, of all the years and all the foreign countries that I've gotten to visit, all the ones that have bidets in the hotel room, I've never used one. I've always
not ever once
freaked out.
You were never curious.
I may have turned it on, but I wasn't sitting.
Yeah.
When I did it, I just would see what it did. So when COVID happened, I bought a Tushy.
Yeah, man.
And oh my God, I will never go back.
Life changer.
That's actually the common thing that we keep hearing. We're actually getting ROCKCAST ones made for our current chairs right here because we don't have time to go back.
We don't have time to leave, so we just poop right here.
And we're going to get custom ones.
In fact, Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, he's even going to make us just custom My Pillow cushions, like butt cushions for him. Is that not a great idea?
They're being pressed as
great idea. I wouldn't use his.
Well,
I would pay somebody else to do it, but not him.
Okay, that's fair.
We'll make the thrones gold too. So if we have golden bidets,
but they won't be cold. They won't be cold. They'll be warm. We'll put warming situations.
That's true.
Well, that's the thing. They have warming ones, but you have to hook it up to your faucet. Like, come on.
Ooh, that's
how long do you have to let your faucet run for the water to get hot?
That's
like an hour.
A few seconds.
Yeah.
I know.
So you're telling me I only use the Tushy for like a few seconds to begin with.
Right.
So I'm not going to like sit there for fucking 10 seconds with this fucking geyser happening, waiting for it to get warm.
Yeah.
So that's not going to happen.
No,
oh, man.
Oh my God. Okay. So
dirty underwear.
In normal times, I would just pile on my fucking mint paste in hopes that it would de-germify said toothbrush.
That's a good answer.
I mean, that's its job, right? That's what it's supposed to do. That's the whole reason why we do it, right?
No, absolutely.
They do say that if you use that, it's better to use less toothpaste than more.
Yeah, but in that circumstance, I mean, are you going to use less? I'm not.
I think that's just because more toothpaste keeps the bristles further away from your teeth.
Right.
The whole point is that friction.
Right.
It's like washing your hands for 30 seconds without soap is better than using soap for just a split second.
Yeah.
Parker, it's all about the friction.
Parker, I was
when you say dirty underwear, are we talking about like they didn't use a tushy? They just fucking pulled the drawers up when they were done?
Yep.
Oh, yeah. We're talking about
no wipes.
No wipes. Poop, go to sleep. Next day, no shower, and
sitting in sweat. 2
or 3 days. Let's say some people go probably 3 days. Let's just say 2 days.
What do you mean some people probably go 3 days? What are you talking about?
Eric's on day 5.
I haven't left this seat in 5 days right here. I haven't left it. I don't change. I got a diaper I need changed. I've got a rash. It's horrible.
So we're using Eric's Depends for an example.
Sponsorship.
I mean, yeah, it's going to have it's a toothbrush for me, man.
Okay.
Done.
Well, all right. I think that's the best answer.
Yeah.
One last question.
All right.
This will be interesting because this is the thing we've done the whole time. Pretty much just laugh. But would you rather fart every time you laugh or burp every time that you cry?
Are you a crier?
Depends if you cry. I mean,
I am. I fucking cry at everything, and it's award show season right now, and something about people being like vulnerable and just like totally just.
Oh, let's put the camera out there and let's make it a scene where you're on camera. So if you start crying, you're either gonna burp, or if you start laughing, you're gonna fart on camera.
On camera. What are you gonna do, Nick?
I don't care about the on camera. I will say I laugh too much.
Let it flow.
To just fart through all that. Plus, I still to this day, like, I mean, how many times have you farted by the time you're fucking, 39 years old?
Oh man.
Wow.
So, I mean, it's kind of like whenever you hear like a poop joke, you still laugh. No matter how old
absolutely.
You are. No matter how old you are, you still don't trust a fart. So
never gamble on a fart because you will always lose.
So even if you don't check, you're just like, you just wonder like, like
that one was a little warmer than normal.
later today, I'll find out what that was. Perhaps. I mean, burps are funny regardless of what situation you're in. If it's a professional situation, I feel like burps are a little more forgiving.
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Yeah. Excuse me, sir.
Yeah. Even though I'm a crier, I'll go with burp when I cry.
Let me put a twist on this. Let me one twist.
Okay.
What if we put this situation, but let's make it fart. So somebody that farts every time they laugh. Let's say this guy laughs all day long. Now let's put that person in the underwear situation. Do you want to use that guy's underwear for the second question? The guy that farts in his pants all day when he laughs?
Because all farts are not all farts, first of all.
Well, no, you're just making it worse. Like you're making me want to just use this toothbrush even more.
Oh, see, that's how we know you chose the right answer.
That's right.
Good job. You passed the test.
We're going to give you another ROCKCAST award.
He gets a ROCKCAST award. And you know what? I'll go get that Nickelodeon blimp for you.
Would you?
That's done. Done. I'll even bring it to you.
That's right.
I mean, you're just down the street.
Yeah.
Just right here.
You could at least bring it to me.
I'll just be like, hey, I put it in your mailbox. Eric, can you swing that by tomorrow?
I got it. I'm on it. All right. Here we go. Man. Yes. Well, here's the thing, Nick. We have wasted so much time that we're gonna have to stop now. So
that was a lot of hot air. Thanks for putting up with me. That was fucking fun, man.
Problem is we haven't even started the show yet. So now we have to actually do this show. And
we're just testing the Zoom connection. No, at this juncture, I think we're good. Let's go ahead and roll tape.
Now, let's go ahead. Action. Producers, everybody's ready? Audio? All right, here we go. Welcome to the show. Anyway,
we're 2 hours into it.
We're not going to do that to you. We're not going to do that to you. Here's the thing, Nick. We do appreciate you being on the show this week. And if you guys out there want to know more, you can actually. Here's the thing. I'm going to give you 3 websites, but 2 that are relevant to Nick. The first one is rockcastshow.com. That's where you can find out all the information about ROCKCAST. Yes, I'm selfish. I put mine first. I don't know what to tell you. That's just how this works. I'm not going to apologize for that.
It's your show, man. You do you.
To ROCKCAST. I don't know what to tell you. If you can't figure that out, that's your fault. NicholasWheeler.com, or you can go to nicholaswheeler.com/studio if you're looking to record.
Check it out.
Song, something with myself and Parker.
And Tenacious D.
Tenacious D, TD, if you will. You can go figure that out. nicholaswheeler.com/studio. You can also find out more information about the band, allamericanrejects.com. You've got some new music out, man. Actually, we need to talk about that right quick. There's I'm gonna lay down. Oh man, we have to talk about this. We don't have a choice.
We did do some new music.
Yeah, I want to know about this.
You've got so the first 3: Demons, Send Her to Heaven, Gen Y, which is also called DGAF. My favorite.
The kids will know what that means.
They will. Mm-hmm. They will. And that's actually one of my. I like them all. Don't get me wrong, but that's probably my favorite one right there.
That was fun. We wrote that to go on tour with Blink 182. We're like, let's just write a song that says "fuck a lot."
Yeah, that would be it.
They'll love it. The kids will eat it up. The one that I thought was pretty cool too, and this is actually I've been listening to this. I have a zip drive of a whole bunch of music that I have.
You say zip drive?
Good Lord. What is this? 2002?
No, that's how old that thing is. It's a zip drive. That is how old it is.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know. I know. But it holds like 800 songs. So I was like, oh, that's fine.
That was almost as short-lived as the mini disc.
Yeah.
Almost.
Eric doesn't have DVDs. He has laser discs.
I have laser discs of everything.
Oh, if you pause the Roger Rabbit laser disc when the taxi cab crashes, you can see Jessica Rabbit naked for one frame.
Snap. She was so hot.
I got to download that. Give me a second.
That's what I'm doing. Hang on.
Here's the thing. Dirty Little Secret. And this is about 15 years ago on that album that it came out. But you just released the lyric video. Just released the lyric video for this song. And I was actually very happily surprised, I guess, when can you be sad surprised? I guess you could be. I was happily surprised when I saw that this was available because that brought a whole bunch. What I was saying is I have that on. I listen to that pretty much every day on one of my mixes.
Oh.
So,
bless your heart.
Oh, bless
your heart.
Bless his.
It's adorable.
He's so adorable. Bless his heart. Oh, he's so nice. Bless his heart.
Hey, that was my favorite. I think that was my favorite album, though.
It was good. But I will say this: Gen Y was one of my favorite songs that you have that's new right now. I know there's a few other ones.
Really?
Dude, I dig it, man. It's the tune.
Oh, cool. Thanks.
The tune just
it's the theme of our show.
It's right. But dude, that's pretty awesome. But you guys have some things that I'm assuming COVID was good to you in the sense that you have some new material that you're working on. So you don't have to tell me. I don't care. It's fine. But I'm assuming, because that's been the consensus, is that there's a lot of good stuff happening now.
Well, we did actually finish a song via lockdown emails back and forth. Right. That came out in November, and literally every dime that we make off of that, we're given to Music Cares.
Oh, that's good.
Yes.
Who's helping musicians and crew members who have literally been out of work for a year. The one industry that can't function.
Right.
Yep.
Like every sport, everybody's figured out how to make it work somehow. But like if you do music, if you tour for a living, you've been grounded for a year without work. So Music Cares has been really great to
that's awesome.
those people and people in our position and in their position. And so yeah, we took a song that we wrote. I mean, it was right when I moved to Nashville. I remember 5 or 6 years ago, and we just never finished. And we decided to finish it over quarantine. And so last summer we just kicked it around, and we all recorded our parts in our respective homes.
Yeah.
And we put it out in November. And so go stream that.
That's awesome.
Just put it on repeat and just let it play in the background, and let's help out our crew who's
right. And
this is last year.
This is no easy feat, because all the members live everywhere. They're not in one location, so everybody's everywhere. So we're
literally in 4 different cities, 2 different countries at the moment.
Wow.
So yeah, it was. Thanks to things like this, like Zoom and technology, we're able to put out a record this last year. So
and I do say I am against it. I hate it, but at the same time I'm not, because otherwise we couldn't do what we do right now. We couldn't talk to people like you.
I mean, can you imagine how fucking lonely this would be right now?
Oh, it'd be awful.
If we were stuck at home playing Snake on our Nokias, like during this period, like,
dude.
Oh man, we'd have our Tamagotchis out and stuff,
Yeah, right. Or free cell,
something. Oh
man,
it would be horrible. First world problems. Anyway. Rock and roll. Well, go check out all that music. There's a lot of good stuff coming up as well from them. AllAmericanRejects.com, RockCastShow.com. Oh, you know what? Our IGs, because that's all we care about on this show. And if you want to know any other social media, go find it.
I actually don't have any other social media. I'm only on Instagram.
That is the way to go.
It's the only one I know how to do.
All that matters. That's what we say on this show. IG, all that matters. Nicholas _ Wheeler is his personal account. You've also got The Reject, which is you can put that ad sign in front of there if you want to, but I thought that was pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Well, it's like the www. It's just implied at this point. So.
It is. If you don't understand what that means, then you're 12. That's pretty works. And don't forget to follow the studio as well. Wheelhouse Studio Nashville on Instagram. You got to go check out what's going on over there. If you need a recording, if you are in or outside of Nashville, go look him up. He's got some good things. He's got.
Let's make a record.
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. And we'll put our faces on your album. It's not a big deal for us to go ahead and do that for you. So just contact us and we'll make it happen.
That'd be great.
That's right. We're there.
All right, Nick, thank you so much for hanging out with us. We do appreciate that.
Thanks for having me. That was a fucking blast.
It was.
Yes, it was.
The most socializing I've done in a long time.
Good,
it's good.
You're breaking me back in, getting me ready for that real world again.
That's right. We're going to make it happen. It's 2021. We're going to get back out there. We're going to get some shows because that's just what needs to happen. There is no.
Damn right.
And we have a new amphitheater opening down the street.
That's true, Nick. Did you know that?
Down in Franklin, right?
Yep. Yes.
Yeah.
It's going to be awesome.
It's
opening soon. Live Nation, another Live Nation venue, of course.
What size of amphitheater is it?
Bigger.
Larger.
I think the one in Nashville is 6,500 and this one's 7,600 or something like that.
Oh, interesting. I do love a sand shows that are great. So,
but it reminds me a lot. It reminds me a lot of Fontenelle, Parker.
Okay.
You seen the photos?
A little more like naturey?
Yes, lots of rocks, lots of trees, lots of water, things like that. It's actually going to be awesome. So we're very, very excited about that.
Fuck yeah.
But anyway, it'll be good times. All of the links, guys, all the links are to all of the things that we've talked about are going to be in the...
Literally everything we've talked about is going to be linked to something.
It's going to take you so long to go through. But guys, we care about
all the awards.
All of the awards. We'll go into detail about every single one of them.
Things.
It's probably going to be another 2 or 3 hours for you to get through all of it, but it's in there. It's down in there in the description, the bio, whatever you want to call it.
They have nothing but time right now.
That's right.
I believe in them.
You don't even need to work anymore. You just need to read our content.
That's right.
Don't watch it. Read it. Just read it. It's all good. Okay.
Hey, you know what? This is the first Zoom that I've done where I'm wearing pajamas from the waist down.
Wow. You know what? We would have never known.
We are wearing pajamas from the waist up.
I'm just not wearing any.
No,
pants.
You know what? That's the one thing that I maintained was like I'm gonna get dressed every day. And I still did. Well, because I mean, even before this, I just worked from home, so like, be like, all right, I have to like feel like I'm like functioning and doing something worthwhile.
Right.
So I put on clothes. But yeah, the sunset, I made a cocktail and I fucking put on my Old Navy sweats and here I am hanging out with you guys.
Yeah.
Doing Zoom like you're supposed to do Zoom from the waist down.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. Stay tuned for hour 2. It's coming up right after this break. No, that's not true. We're not.
This is like hour 4 at this point.
Hour 2 was like the last half of this.
That's the first 3-hour podcast we've had. RockCastShow.com. NicholasWheeler.com/studio and allamericanrejects.com. Guys, go check it out. Thanks, Nick. We appreciate you. We'll see you guys again next time on ROCKCAST. I'm Eric. That's Parker and Nick as well. See you guys.
See ya.
What's going on, guys? Eric Black here. Parker Minor over there.
Whatever. He's somewhere. It's fine.
It doesn't matter.
Just keep going.
It's all good. Listen, here's the thing. We have been sleeping ridiculously well, and this is not something that we take lightly. We love our sleep. Rock stars love their sleep. Okay, that's all we're saying. So we came across this brand and we fell in love with it. Actually, after about a 45-minute nap, we fell in love with it. It was fantastic. What I'm talking about is MyPillow. Yes, MyPillow.com has all of the stuff that you need to fall asleep very well. Now, listen, it's not just about sleep. It's about comfort. It's about comfort.
Absolutely.
They have, Parker, they have pillows. They have Giza sheets. What else do they have? They have towels. They have mattresses. Yeah, toppers. You name it, they pretty much have it. It's not just pillows, kids.
They even have slippers, Eric.
They have slippers. Rock stars need slippers. I don't know if you've seen this, but Ozzy Osbourne wears slippers.
He does.
I'm just saying that's how that works. Here's the thing. Now, Mike has been so generous lately that he has he's actually taken his pricing down just a touch, just a scotch, if you will. Normally, a king size pillow would be what, like $70?
Could be
something like that. Yeah, not today, folks. Not today. $30, and you get to sleep like a freaking king. That's right.
Literally.
It's something like what, Parker? What did we say? Like 40
bucks in savings. I mean, $69.98 regularly, I believe, is the price. $29.98.
That's right. Now, if you want to go a little bit further and you want to be cool like us, you can go ahead and get that king size pillow. It's just $5 more. It's just a little bit
so
more,
worth
it's worth it. It's worth every single dime, penny, or whatever it is that you are going to use to purchase those things.
Either way, with us, you're getting a $40 savings.
It's nice. It's nice. MyPillow.com. You can go there and use promo code ROCKCAST for up to 66% off of your entire order. Now, there's also a phone number you can call, 800-646-5719. That's 800-646-5719. I don't know any of you that are going to call that number, but if you do, it's fine. It goes straight to where we need it to go to, I guess. But I would say just Parker. Hold on, Parker's calling.
Hey, Mike. Yeah, Mike answered himself. Look, Mike Lindell. Look, Oh, you already know about it. Okay, he knows. All right.
He knows
about promo code ROCKCAST. There we go.
Does he really? Oh, that's nice of him. That's very cool. Promo code ROCKCAST up to 66% off mypillow.com. Go do it right now. It's the best way for you to support the show and support a great American product. Go do it right now. We'll wait. We'll wait right here.
We're not leaving.
Go.
We're still waiting. You're not pushing the numbers.
Oh. Why you're still here, you should go and just do it. ROCKCAST promo code mypillow.com. Look, I didn't get the number again. 800-646-5719. Why are you still here?
ROCKCAST.